Hi everyone, welcome back to Curriculum Mapping with G Suite. Richard here with another video demonstration. As of now, most of the focus in Curriculum Mapping with G Suite has been towards the technical administrators or those who would be implementing the tool in your school or setting, and also the user experience for the teachers. However, we also need to start thinking about those who review the curriculum, whether it be on an ongoing basis, on an annual basis, or at certain terms during the year. I thought it would be helpful to build a tool designed for them to uh, sort of keep something internally about what they've noticed or what they've observed in the curriculum map. So I've created an internal add-on that will allow these administrators to sort of assign a rating, to add any comments, to document the date of their last review, and then they could then filter and sort that information in a data studio table, much like in the unit planners. So the end goal is having an internal add-on that opens in a sidebar with some review tools, which then populates a data studio table. So I'm going to walk you through a proof of concept with one of the units in this fictional setting. So here I've got the code for two different sidebars for the curriculum mapping review. I'm going to go ahead and just test it as an add-on. And I'm going to pick a brand new document, one that I know is in my unit planner folder. So for example, I know this Rethinking Fairy Tales is a unit in that unit planner. I'm going to save that one, and I'm going to test this as an add-on. So this will launch the document with the add-on installed. The very first time you run a test, it will ask you to authorize the add-on to work. But all future tests, it should work just fine. So now when I look under my add-ons, I have curriculum review, and I have the option to submit a new review or edit an existing one. So we'll look at both of these. We'll start by first submitting a new one. So if I submit a new review, a sidebar opens on the right-hand side, so I can be reading this and even taking notes and comments that I'd want shared with the teacher. But for all internal purposes, I can make some notes here. So if it's just me, or if it's by committee we're reviewing this, we can document the names of the individuals looking at this. We can track the day that we're reviewing it. We can see, is the unit planner complete? And let's just pretend that yes, this one is done. And let's say this is just like a stellar unit planner. We're going to give it a rating of 5. And then I can add some comments here regarding either commendations or recommendations. Again, this isn't feedback because this isn't going back to the teacher. These are just my my narrative assessment of what's the status of this unit right now. So I submit this. That form, I can just close it. That data is then sent to a Google Sheet on the back end and will be made available in this database. So when I refresh this, I see this is the unit that I've just added, Rethinking Fairy Tales, and it has my little notes, it has the date that I reviewed it, and a rating. So you can envision a system of filters and whatnot to sort of sort by highest ranking unit planners versus lowest ranking unit planners. And it really gives you some tools to hone in on where you may need to have a conversation with a teacher based on what a unit planner looks like or the status of it, or check in. So it's a great way to keep track of the unit planners you've been reading. So say I need to go back and I need to edit the review. So I can actually go back to that same unit planner, and this time in my curriculum review add-on. And again, this would only be installed on the count of the person who has this sort of access to the unit planner. So if I do edit existing review, I can launch this one. It'll automatically locate what I just did. So this is all the text that I just inputted. And I can make a change to it. So maybe I need to downgrade it, say that there needs to be more documentation on differentiation is needed, and I can submit. This will subsequently update the table on this side. So right now it just captured my most recent review. And the reason I make it possible to submit a new one each time is maybe year to year you want to keep a collection of reviews to kind of track what the unit planner quality has been over time versus just making small changes to one. So I wanted to be sure it has that flexibility. So anyway, I'm going to continue building this out. When I think it's fully ready, we'll work on getting some documentation out to the larger Google Plus community. Thanks for watching. Bye.